What's up, everyone? My name is Joe Cox, and thank you for tuning in to Josie Cox Photo. As always, we do have a new plan for the video. Second, this is an unscripted video. And third, this video will cover my own personal experiences and workflows, so there will be some things included, some things excluded. Now, today's video, we are going to be talking money, but more specifically, we are going to be covering a pricing guide so you can start learning how to better charge for your photography and videography productions. Additional note there, this is going to be directed towards anyone who is trying to do this full time. So quite literally, you are trying to pay for all of your bills and living expenses by pursuing your photography and videography work. Now, there is going to be essentially one long equation, but it can be split up into three parts. So part one is going to be determining our annual income. Part two is going to be determining our annual number of shoots. And then part three is going to be where we actually figure out how much we need to be charging per shoot. So in part one, the very first thing that we're going to start with is going to be our monthly expenses. So we are going to quite literally add up all of our monthly expenses. We're going to take our rent, our bills and utilities, our gas, our grocery, our fun spending money, any business expenses, and we are going to add all of those up into one big number. The next thing that we're going to figure out is our actual profits that we want to be making per month. So it's not quite done just by plugging in what you'd like to be making. What you need to do is figure out your desired profits and multiply it by 1.35 to account for any taxes you're going to be having. So let's say you want to make $1,000 a year or a month, What you want to do is take that 1,000 and multiply it by 1.35, and you're going to end up with 1,350, and that is going to be your actual profits that you'll be earning or need to earn to make that $1,000 profit per month. Once we have both of those numbers, we're going to add them together, and we're going to multiply it by 12. Multiplying it by 12, of course, just mimics multiplying that there are 12 months in a year, and that is going to leave us with our annual income total. Quick interruption to the video. Did you know that I also make merch for this channel? So I've got you covered with hoodies, so you can always be looking stylish, and other apparel as well. I've got you covered with coffee cups, so you can always be sipping your favorite drink. I've even got you covered with the wall art, so your home can always be up to speed and comfortable as heck. But there's still so much more to be seen. So not only does your purchase go into supporting this channel and helping others become more educated on photography and videography, but a portion of those proceeds also get donated to the Simplify in America's Fund. So that way, not only are we out here supporting each other, but you and I are also out here supporting the men and women who've served in our armed forces. And that is pretty awesome. So don't forget to go check out that link in the description down below. Go check out the merch page and find something that you absolutely love. Otherwise, guys, I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for all the support and time you've given to this channel. I do appreciate you, but let's get back to your video now. Second part of the equation is now figuring out how many shoots we can do. So we're going to break it down to the smallest kind of denomination that we can. We're going to go by weeks in this case. So you're going to figure out how many shoots or productions you can do in a single week. You're going to take that number and you're going to multiply it by 52. Why? Because there's 52 weeks in a year. Once you have that total, you're then also going to multiply that total by 0.75. The reason we're going to multiply it by 0.75 and get a smaller number is because we do want to account for any vacation time or just the weeks that we don't have any productions or clients coming in the door. So with that number, now we have our total actual and a pretty good estimate of how many shoots we can do per year. Now the third part of this equation is going to be taking your annual income and dividing it by your shoots per year. Once you do that and divide those two, you're going to figure out how much you need to make per shoot, and that is going to be a minimum. Of course, you can always raise that price and make a little bit more profit per month, but at the very minimum, that is what you need to be charging per shoot. Last thing that I do kind of want to leave you guys with today is if you're not familiar with cost-based pricing versus value-based pricing, I'm hoping to do a video on that here soon, but get away from cost-based pricing. So again, cost-based pricing is going to be like where you're charging things individually. So here's my time, here's what I charge for my time, here's my equipment, here's what I'm going to charge for my equipment. here's the travel and location fees, and here's what I'm going to have to be charged for them. It's kind of like that, where you're actually going cost by cost, whereas value-based pricing is going to be essentially the value that you're providing to your client by solving their issues. So if you haven't heard of these before, do a little bit of Google research. It will change dramatically how you're able to work and operate in the photo and video space, and it should end up putting a lot more money in your pocket. But that is going to cover it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate each and every one of you. As always, don't forget to subscribe. I am releasing a lot of good information, and you don't want to miss out. Why would you want to miss out on this? But anyways, I appreciate you, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye.